Yo, what's up everybody? Dan Greer, Clips DOT, coming at you today from Chicago, Illinois, and we're with Kramer Tree Service, and I'm going to show y'all a little bit about a Pintle Hitch inspection for the new modernized CDL test, so you guys can see what to inspect and how to inspect it. All right, I'm going to flip my camera around so you guys can see. Cool. So back here, we're going to go ahead and start with a Pintle. The first thing we're going to inspect, if you look on your inspection sheet, hey, one of y'all got an inspection sheet I can borrow? These guys are awesome. Cool, look at them go. Okay. So here we go. Here's our inspection sheet. Oh, it's all messy. That's me. Okay, so if we're going to come down here to these combination vehicles and look where it talks about air, electric lines, and connectors, the very top ones. So when we look at that, the only thing we're looking at, because this is a non-air brake trailer, is this electric line. So we're going to look at where the electric line connects into the truck. So we're going to make sure that it's locked in place, okay, that it can't move, number one. Number two, we would pull the plug out. Ugh. Let's see if I can do this. Whoa, man, I'm falling all over the place. We're going to check our holes in here. Okay, camera finally focused on that. Then we're going to check our pins in here. We're going to make sure the pins are separated enough, number one, and number two, that none of them are broke, bent, missing, anything like that. So we're checking for PMS, BBCs, and the pins are properly separated and it's locked into place. All right, let me plug this guy back in. Sorry, it takes two hands. Okay, so let's plug back in. Now the next thing we're going to check, if we come back over here, that's our lights, that's our electric lines. So let's go ahead and check the lines itself. The line itself is PMS, properly mounted secure. It has no ABCs, abrasions, bulges, or cuts. And where it goes into the trailer is in good condition as well, okay? So like if it goes into this junction box right here, which it does, then we want to check where it goes into that junction box and that everything is properly mounted secure with that. All right, now the next thing on our list, if you look right here, okay, it talks about a pintle hook and tow hitch. So fifth wheel skid plate or pintle hook. So we're going to come back over here, and what we're looking at is the pintle hook, which is this J hook right here, okay, this guy. Ooh, check this out. We got another truck over there. Shazam! Let me zoom in on it. See that? That's the pintle hook. Man, it's nice having multiple pieces of equipment here. Okay, so when we look at this, we're looking to make sure that it's PMS, it's properly mounted and secure. It's no BBCs, no bends, breaks, or cracks. The mounting hardware, all the bolts are present and tight, and I don't see any non-factory welds anywhere on the J-hook itself. So that is that next line on there is that J-hook. So we're checking the mounting bolts, we're checking the PMS, BBCs, and that there's no non-factory welds on the J-hook. Okay, next thing we're going to do is come down here to this next line. Okay, kingpin, apron, and gap. We don't have any of that crap on this trailer. Or drawbar and ring. Oh, that's what we got on this trailer. So we're going to kind of take a step back. We're going to look at the drawbar. The drawbar goes back into the tongue a little bit. We're looking at PMS, properly mounted secure, no bends, breaks, or cracks on that bad boy. And we don't just have anything just dangling around or anything like that, okay? Next thing we're going to do is check the drawbar ring. It's like our donut ring, okay? It's PMS, properly mounted secure. There's no bends, breaks, or cracks on it. All the bolts are tight. We can check the nuts and the bolts on each side of it. And we also want to look at this for wear, any unusual wear, any unnecessary wear, if it's wear and dangerously thin, anything like that, okay? So that would be our drawbar and ring. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to we'll go back to our list, right? Locking and safety devices. Cool. So this truck and trailer has a couple different safety devices on it. Number one, it has these chains here. So we want to make sure the chains are properly connected. So the D-rings are PMS. There's no BBCs. And they're properly secured to the trailer. They're not worn dangerously thin. Check our chains. Our chains are crossed, okay? They're hooked in backwards like this, which is correct, okay? They're not dragging the ground. Then we want to check where the chains go into the truck, which is right here. They're PMS, no BBCs, and like they're nice and tight. This can be welded where it goes into the trailer. Usually it's stuck through there and there's a bolt in it though, okay? Now, because this is an electric brake trailer, there's one more thing we got to check on it, and it's this bad boy right here. So if we look, let's move this to where it's actually legal. Okay, boom. Okay, so we've got this breakaway brake right here. It is properly connected in here. It means that our pin is in place, and the cable is connected to it. If we move out and follow the cable up, the cable is connected using its own connector to somewhere on the truck, so it cannot be hooked into the chain. It can use the D-ring, but it can't actually be hooked into the chain, okay? So the breakaway brake is PMS, no BBCs, and it's hooked in using its own connector, all right? Now, the last thing I want to check on a Pintle hitch is going to be this, and this is going to be part of my safety devices as well, because it is a pin. Okay, the pin is locked in place. So the Pintle hitch is closed, is locked in place, and it has a pin in it. The pin is in place, and the pin is PMS, probably mounted secure, no BBCs, and then it's properly locked. All right, guys, that's it. That's the whole Pintle hitch inspection. Like, that's the whole trailer. After that, we move on down to landing gear and stuff like that, just like a regular trailer does. And we'll go ahead and put that in another video here in just a minute. Thanks.